Hi everyone, welcome to the video again, and today I'm going to show you how I made a beat here on the MPC. First thing I did was go and find some samples, so I went through about 5 songs and just got some chops out of those songs, and these are the chops, and you'll probably recognize some of these samples. Right. Okay, and those are the chops. And these are going to go to the Patreon people there on the MPC Heads website for Patreon. Okay, so that's those are the chops. Then I came up with a drum pattern, which is quite simple, and the pattern is quantized. So everything here was quantized. So a very simple beat. I created this pattern right here, and the time quantization is just a swing of 52. Everything else is quantized to 1/16, and then I just created this simple pattern right here. Let me just solo this for you guys. Okay, very basic, quantized to 1/16, and then I just after making the drum loop, I just went ahead and played with the samples. And there's tons of combinations here. This is just one I came up with. These samples that are here are just wonderful one shots that I had so much fun with. So, you know, I found this combination. Probably there are tons more combinations there. So basically what I did, once I made the beat, I just went ahead and, you know, tried to bang on the pads to find a pattern. I really love one-shot samples like that, just to instead of getting a whole you know 4-bar sample or 2-bar sample, I like to play with just one shots like that and find, you know, just go in like surgically finding ways of combining all these one shots. So yeah, then, you know, once I have a beat down, I'll just try to find something with the pads like this. Sometimes what I do is I go to the program edit, and I might stretch some of these samples. So if I have a sample like this, what I do, I just warp it and I stretch it so it, you know, it takes the sample a bit longer for it to finish. And if you see something like that, and if you get a lot of artifacts there, what you can also do is make sure it loops back so you can still get some more of the audio. So what you do is you go to the LFO, note on, make sure you go back to the filters and release it so the sample won't stop. If you release it, the sample won't stop. and then you can put it to reverse. So it just gives you that extra. If you have a really short sample, it will give you a longer tail to that chop right there. Now let's hear what I actually did with this. I created two different tracks with the same program. On the first track here, track number 2, I created this rhythm. Okay, so track number 2 was that, and track number 3, I came up with a different set of samples to go over those ones that I had created on track number 2, so I can create like a chorus. Right, so that was it. And so you put it all together and you create that beat. Let me unsolo this. Come here. So what I do also is track number 3 has the sample right there, the program sample MPC heads. So what I did on track number 3, I duplicated the program right there, okay? And once you do that, you have the same samples but in a different program, which now you can use over the other program and they will not mute each other, so there's no choking between samples. I have, so track number 2, all the samples here in this program will be muting each other because I have the polyphony set to mono, so it's monophonic. So they will always be muting each other. Track number 3, I copied the sample, so I duplicated the program so I can reuse those samples over the other program, and they will not mute each other. So that's kind of how I work. It's not all the times, but it's something smart to do. So if you're using the samples in another track, you might want to consider duplicating the program to a different track. Anyway, that's how I did it. These samples are available on the Patreon account. As I said at the beginning, chops like this. Every week I come up with, might be key groups, might be chops, whatever it is, and it's just $1 a month, and you guys can have access to all these goodies. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Okay, thank you guys.